Nathalie. Welcome back, everybody. This is Daniel with POVPOOL, and we're starting this match between Loree Jon HASSON and Krista WALSH. And I am joined in commentary with by Nathalie Chabot from Quebec, Canada.
That's good.
And this is an exciting match, I think, because Loree Jon HASSON is a Hall of Fame, a Billiards BCA Hall of Fame pool player. She has been in the pool world. Well, she started playing pool at the age of 4 years old, and she has held over 50 major titles over the course of her career. She's been Player of the Year by Pool and Billiards Magazine and Billiards Digest. She came out of retirement, and she recently won a Diamond Pro Women's 9-Ball Championship, and that was this year. So she's she's won numerous WPBA titles. She's got the right stuff.
And if I'm right, I think she won the tournament this year at the Billiards Expo.
Oh, yes?
Yes.
And she goes up against Krista WALSH, a.k.a. the Kick Shot. She's from Newfoundland, St. John's, Newfoundland, and that's where she grew up. But she came out of Ontario, Canada, to play this event, and she's been playing since 1998. And she kind of like was inspired by players like Loree Jon HASSON, watching WPBA events on television over the years, and so I would imagine this match would be like a dream come true for her. An honor, you know.
She was, I cannot say what year, but she won, she was the Canadian Amateur title, I think, 2 years ago.
Krista was?
Yeah.
So, obviously, you being Canadian as well, you're familiar with Krista then? Have you
Yes.
competed with her?
Yes, competed in Canadian championship.
So do you think this is going to be a tough match, or good match, good competition for Krista?
I think it could be a good competition if she gathers up and not being pressed of playing with Loree.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, there would definitely be some pressure there. But let's see how she does. She's at the table now. With looks like she's covered by the 5-ball to hit the 2.
Can I say hi to some friends?
Absolutely.
I just saw that Kia's there and Dean is there.
Yes, on the chat room. Yes.
Yeah. So Kia, I thought about you this week. You helped me with something you didn't know.
Oh.
So when people were getting lucky against me, she told me, Nathalie, it's a time for you to go and do some magic. And
Okay.
Dean Cuillerier, his boy, just got from the junior world championship, and I think he won 3 matches there. Am I right, Dean?
Was that in China, Junior World
It
Champion?
was in Russia.
In Russia, yes, that's right. Last year was in China.
And this year, April, I think she just finished 4th. April Larson, usually she comes and play with the NAPT with us.
Yes, yes. Well, Loree Jon played nice cut on the 2-ball. So She's working her way around the table. She's got good position on the 5. Just missing that 7 ball that was on the side rail. I think the 7 to the 8 is going to be the key shot, isn't it?
Just to make me sure, because we've got a little bit of delay, so I'm not used to do this. Where do I look?
There.
Thank you.
There. There.
Thanks.
Okay.
Great.
This would be your instant replay.
Okay. Oh, this was a good cut.
Little close to her work. I I watched Loree Jon play Mike Siegel, you know, from
Yeah.
maybe 2002 IPT event, you know.
Okay.
And you know, it was just entertaining to say the least. And she gave Mike a good match. Mike Siegel had come out of retirement to play the IPT,
Okay.
so he wasn't playing as well as you'd seen him play. So she gave him a very good match. But that was, you know, 15 years ago. That's one of the matches that I remember her from. Oh.
Just, yeah.
Well, to her credit, she has left the cue on the rail, which makes this shot
It's
a
a
little
little
more
bit-
difficult. Of course, you kind of hope that it's not straight in, because then you might follow the ball and scratch. So you're hoping for a little bit of angle on this shot.
It seems to have a little angle. Yeah.
Ooh. Well, I guess if you're going to miss it, that's a good way to miss it.
Oh, sorry. It was. I saw Curie. It's Dean. It's not the dad that it's there. Dean is the one who went to the world. Hi, Dean. By the way, I was proud of you playing there, Dean. You did a good job.
Did she call that? Wow.
I think, yeah, that's what she called.
Very aggressive.
That's what I was going to say.
Okay.
I was trying to find the words. I thought it took guts to do this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. So, you know, Loree has proven to have guts. And Krista gets on the board. Have you been having fun here at this event? Do you know?
I always enjoy myself in these events.
Good. Good.
Yes.
That's
The girls are, we get to know each other more. So there's a lot of competition and competitive atmosphere, but there's friendship a lot and encouragement from each other.
I have been impressed with the camaraderie. You
That's
guys
it.
all
Okay,
have.
camaraderie. Yeah.
Yeah. Am I teaching you some English? I thought you were going to teach me some French.
Okay, go ahead. You say
Okay.
camaraderie.
I'm sorry?
Camaraderie.
Camaraderie.
Yeah, you've got it there. Well, on the table, you've got the competition that you feel, but outside of it, it's a lot of friendship.
Which is important, with a community like the pool world.
And NAPT is growing up. People are coming more. They're getting to know more, and
Yes.
now having more big names, it's significant for us because we do a lot trying to do the reunions and because I'm on the board, so I learn a lot of the pool community,
Yes.
and these girls had worked hard to bring that tour, and there's a good response. So thank you, all of you guys that are listening and that came in the tournaments, and we look forward to see you again.
Yes, thanks for reminding me, actually, when I first met you yesterday, or day before yesterday, you had told me you were on the board,
Yes.
and you were very helpful. I had questions about all these players, and I was nervous because there's a lot of new players.
You wanted me to tell you all of the 61 names.
Yes, yes.
And I told
In
you.
fact, you were the first, and I said,
Yes.
"Oh, well, I only need to
it.
meet. I only need to get to know 63 more." But
Yeah.
it was only 61, so.
That's right. So you had the first one, not good.
Yes, you are. So Krista she has to kick this ball. The one is in the middle of the table, basically. I don't think she called a pocket,
No, I didn't see her call.
but she used a little bit of spin and worked out fine. And I think, that's good enough a hit as any.
Well,
Whether or not, see the two in the side pocket there. She may be able to play a combo bank. I'm not sure if.
I don't see the angle.
I don't see the angle either, actually.
Yeah,
She's
she's
calling it,
calling
though,
it.
because she might come into the 3 that comes into the 2. Oh.
You saw that good.
I guess I did. You had me second guessing, Nathalie. I should remember to trust my own eyes.
Will end up good. No, she has a shot.
Krista's favorite pool memory is competing in the 2011 VNEA Championships and placing top 4 in the 8-ball, the 9-ball, Scotch doubles, and the teams events. Top 4 for all events. That is a good memory. It is a good memory. She also made the first all-star team. And she plays a lot more 10-ball lately. She used to, you know, her favorite game was 9-ball, but mostly now she's been playing, well, recently she's playing more 10-ball. And she believes that her greatest strength is her ability to stay calm. And, of course, with a nickname like Kick Shot, she's takes pride in her ability to kick balls, as you guys saw earlier in this rack. Loree.
What would you do with that? Just a save, or she likes to go at the ball, at the kick and at the cross.
I think I would, yeah. This is
That's
what I
it.
would have played, but the 5-ball was a factor. So here comes Loree Jon. Loree Jon actually now lives in Greenville, South Carolina, with her husband David. So they came all the way out here to Las Vegas to support NAPT and to play for the cash.
I think it's her. Yeah, it's her second event. She came. I think she was there in NAPT in Chicago.
I see. Okay. Safety, which is a very smart shot. She could have played it to the side pocket, but she chose to probably took a look at the table and said, no, it's not worth trying to take any chances. She was kind of on the wrong side of the 3. So let's see how the kick shot does. This shot's very makeable, actually.
You play a lot of 10-ball.
I play a lot of pool when I can, yeah.
Yeah.
I love 10-ball.
Oh,
But I also enjoy one pocket and 3-cushion billiards. And I started when I was young playing snooker.
so you play a lot of games. We don't have any. There's not a lot of snooker anymore in Quebec,
Really?
and not a lot of 3-cushion either.
It surprises me that you don't have a lot of snooker.
There still is, but not that much.
I'm assuming this 7-ball is available to the side pocket. Wow, she stroked it.
That's nice.
Very nice stroke. Well, with angle like that, she has her choice of corner or side. She's looking very relaxed. but also confident, you know?
Her stroke is smooth.
Yes, it is. Slightly out of line here. Difficult to get to the 10 ball accurately. I don't mind just hitting this, just hitting it natural and avoid the scratch. Come down 2 rails for the 10 ball.
Yeah. Not forcing nothing.
Don't force it, and yeah, don't put too much follow because the ball will throw to the side, to the corner pocket if you're not careful. Looks like she's putting some stroke on this. Oh my goodness, she went the other way.
Look at that, that's
Loree
nice.
Jon, full of surprises today. That was a lovely shot.
Yeah, I didn't saw that one before. That's nice.
Well, this time the 10 goes.
I meant I would have been, like you said, I would have go on the right corner.
Well,
A surprise.
Loree Jon, she's giving us a lesson today. Speaking of which, you know, when you play, for you playing
Yes.
players of this caliber,
Yes.
are you excited by it? Do you get nervous by it? How do you feel when you're playing
For
like a
me-
Hall of Famer like Loree Jon or
For-
Karen Corr?
For me, it's a privilege. So last night when I played, I had I know I had to focus on my game and one shot at a time, but I had to focus. If I've won my match, I was going to play Addison Fisher, so I was excited of winning my match.
Oh, for the next match, yeah.
But I've lost it 7-6, but I have almost made
Oh,
it.
Hill.
Hill.
Who did you lose to? Do you remember?
Tan? Yeah, Tan. And so for me, it's a pleasure, and we, like she just did, we see things that I'm not used to. So
It's a
can
learning
yeah, that's
experience.
it. Thank you. Learning experience. And it's good for humility.
Ah, yes, humility.
Yes.
Something every pool player should have at the table because the balls never lie. They always tell the truth.
That's right. Hey! Good morning.
Morning. How are you?
Just saying good morning.
Okay. Somebody just came to say good morning, and
That was Emmeline Collado.
no, this was Eleonora.
Oh, was it Eleanor?
Yes. Her stroke.
See, she
Eleanor.
was behind us, so I
You
couldn't
couldn't,
really
yeah.
turn my neck to see. I
Eleonora.
just heard the voice. They're twins, you know. She played a great shot to get out of that last rack, yes. Oh my goodness.
These corners, not corners, these, comment ça s'appelle ça? C'est,
The corners of the pocket.
thank you, of in the middle, yeah,
Yeah,
the
the points,
the
the-
side of the, yeah, the
The-
side pockets. The points are hard when you have a little angle.
Sometimes we call it the horn.
Horn, okay. I like it. Wait, with the
The horns. Like the devil's horns.
she got away with that.
So Loree Jon, she'll kick. Is Loree much of a jumper? I've got David Hasson sitting right next to us. He shakes his hand. Sometimes if she needs to. She's calling the corner. So she's gonna kind of spin around this 3. She'll stiffen the rail a little with a little speed. There you go. And much to Krista's delight, she has an open shot. Yeah. Krista's a 2-time Canadian amateur 8 and 9 ball champion. So.
That's right.
Hey, how you doing, Murphy? I know a lot of people in Las Vegas, you know,
do.
so all my Vegas friends. So will the ones I don't expect to see all the time, but you know. So it's fun. It's fun to come here.
It's a nice place to be.
Yeah.
The outdoor is nice.
Yes, yes. Especially this time of year. It's not too hot. And so.
It was hard to go, I think, for the 5 entry.
Do you think, well, it looks like is she looking at the 410? She may be. But she can play, I think, a good safety here if she comes thin across the top of the 4 ball and use the 5 and the 8 to hide. She called that 10, I think.
Yeah, she called it in the corner.
Oh, the 8 ball stopped it.
Yeah.
Okay, so she actually made the 8 ball as well. So it's now Krista's option. She can give this back to Loree. And Loree comes back smiling. Okay, I'll take it.
There you'll see her jump now.
Yes, okay, so we are going to see a jump shot from Loree. Nice, strong bridge hand. She came close. She left Krista pretty long. Go ahead. Yeah, I'd love you back. Only if you like. Okay, open shot for Loree. Well, the cue ball rolled a little long, but still looks good. This shot's a little tougher on the rail, and she's trying to dig in here. Get a little draw on the ball or a little stun. And that's what made that shot a little hard. When you're frozen to the rail, cue ball frozen to the rail, very hard to dig into the cue ball. And sometimes it makes it difficult to bridge So it really lowers the percentage on that shot. But as you can see, she played a great cue ball to the next ball. Unfortunately, 6 ball didn't go. So Krista's probably happy. A chance to retake the lead. And wow, look at this. Well, she's going to have to play this. It's a combo. Seven, 10 combo to the side pocket. Take the other camera angle. And it goes. Krista takes the lead. It's 2-1. We have ourselves a nice little match here at Griff's in Las Vegas. If you're in the area, come on down. I think Joe Klimchik is back. He's working on cues. If you need any work done on your cue and you're local, get on down here. Joe Klimchik, servicing Las Vegas for at least a decade, if I'm not mistaken. You can always find him at the Andy Mercer event at the Rum Runner every year, and the Dock Hill in March. And I want to recommend the food here at Griff's is very tasty, with a daily chef specials and a happy hour almost every day here, right on Decatur Boulevard, and all these great tables. Loree Jon playing good shot on the 1. I believe that 2 ball squeezes past the 8 up table. But with her angle on that shot, makes it a little bit more difficult to play it accurately. Sometimes we play the shot wide, so she's going to have to squeeze in there. And there you have it. And with the deep shelf on these diamond tables, the 2 ball hung in the pocket. I'm not even sure if Krista can see the 2 with the 8 where it is. And also the 6 blocking. She's got to come up with, boy, oh boy, she's going to have to come up with something strong here. This is a shot reminiscent of a very Efren-esque shot. Efren Reyes against Earl Strickland in 1996. Was it 1996? I think it was. The Z kick. But this one has to be so accurate. Yeah. She played that probably about as good as anybody could play it. I mean, it's just almost an impossible ball to hit. So Loree Jon gets to continue where she left off. A very, very good kick and stick there by Loree Jon. And she'll have Krista kicking again. She probably, I think she called that corner pocket. Good hit. Well, let's see. I don't know if Loree Jon can cut this to the side. Looks like she's going to play the corner pocket. Looks pretty natural to the corner. She'll come out 1 or 2 rails. Oh no, she played a safety. That was an excellent safety. I didn't expect that. So Loree Jon not playing as aggressive as I thought she might come in this match. I guess she's challenging Krista to live up to her name, kick shot. Nathalie, you're back.
I am back.
Good. I was just, wow. Krista gives Loree Jon a taste of her own medicine. So Krista will enjoy ball in hand. And I was just mentioning to the audience that Loree Jon has not been playing as aggressive as I thought she would. She has been playing some safeties where I wouldn't normally expect, you know, where it's possible to run out, and yet recognizes she's playing a hard shot, maybe just play safe.
What I've learned with those girls, instead of, like you asked me before, what is the experience I get playing with them, meaning with them, the top guns, I feel I see they play a lot of percentage shot. So is it that sometimes if it's not a good percentage, they will do a safety?
Sure.
As if for me, I want to go ahead it and go.
Yes.
We made mistakes.
Yes, I think as amateurs, we sometimes have a tendency to want to prove ourselves at the table or make a statement, and but that's good too, because you get to make mistakes. You know, I've played a lot of pros too, and you know, afterwards, a lot of times they come to me and say, you know, you play well or you execute well, but there was this and this and that, and it's always nice to be given some suggestions, you know, even if you don't ask for them, from someone you respect, you know.
So I didn't see the last game of Loree, so is that why she decides to make more safe. I didn't see the table how it was.
Well, this particular game, Loree Jon had an opportunity to run out. She she uh, she left a two ball hanging in the pocket, and the this layout just has been a little complicated,
Okay.
and there's been some exchanges, but Loree Jon had a shot on the four ball, and I thought she would go for it, but she played a safety. And here you go. Here's another example here where I wouldn't be surprised now if Loree Jon plays a safety here, because uh, she can play for the 9, okay, but she can play for the 5, okay, but then cue ball's not going to be easy. It's low percentage to play for the 5 in the corner. So I think she is just playing safe,
Yeah. She says so 2 rails 60. Oh no,
Oh,
she went for it.
yeah, and so now here she surprises me again,
That's what I'm gonna say.
So I, a little unpredictable sort of from her today. But maybe that's just because I don't know her style.
Well, at 2-1 like this, the game is early, and you want to try to get confidence.
Yes.
So you want to try those shots and get confident. Now,
Well,
what is it to do?
yeah.
9.
I think the cue ball sprang off that rail. So I think the 9's available.
9 is good.
Yeah, you combinate this to the 9, but I think you have to watch your cue ball here because you don't want to leave yourself snookered behind the 7 to shoot the 6. You see where I'm saying?
Yeah, and where is going to be the one, the 6 after?
So I think it's important maybe just hit this pocket speed so that the 6 is directly over the pocket. Okay, wow.
This is something someone had shown me when it happens that you want to kick and you don't know where it's going to be adding the white.
Yes.
Always figure out for the next ball, not the 6, but let's say the 7. So place yourself for the 7, and usually you get a shot on the 6.
Yes. Yeah. Ask yourself where you want to shoot the next ball after the ball you're going for.
Yeah, and usually it works.
We do this sometimes when we break and we look at the layout.
Yeah, that's right.
We try to think, okay, how am I getting to the 9? You sometimes work backwards from there. So ball in hand for Loree Jon.
She should capitalize that.
That is a beautiful cue she's playing with. She's playing with her first Mucci. You mean from when she was 5 years old? 18 years old. That is a beautiful cue.
Is she playing the original shaft?
That's a good question. Is that the original shaft as well? David informs me no.
That was a nice shot.
Loree Jon battles through that frame and ties up the score. It's 2-2. This is Daniel Busch, and I'm sitting with Nathalie Chabot from Quebec, Canada. She's also on the NAPT board of directors, and you are watching an NAPT North American Pool Tour event. This is the Desert Challenge at Griff's Pool and Billiards Hall in Las Vegas, Nevada. And we have 61 players at this event. This is day 2 of 3. And we are happy to be here streaming live till we get to the finals on Sunday. So a dry break. Krista looks like the one will go in the corner. The 2 balls all the way back down table. Okay, and I think the 8 ball acted as a stopper to the cue ball, so now she's... I don't think I've seen Krista pick up a jump cue, have you? They do call her kick shot, so...
She does a lot of kick shots.
Oh, yes. She's going to masse here. Oh. So that's ball in hand. And with a tie score, you definitely want to take ball in hand, and you want to punish your opponent now. Nathalie, is this your favorite game to play?
For now, it is.
Okay.
I've been playing golf before, but in Quebec, we get a lot of snow, so the competition was getting harder. Playing with the youth that comes from the United States college, and me starting to play in late May or June. It was... I've changed for pool now.
Okay.
Because of the snow.
How many years have you been playing?
Pool?
Yeah.
I've started... I don't like to say those years.
No. Because it's not enough, or because it's too much?
It's a lot. Well, I had no gray hairs at that time.
Oh.
So I was about 20 years old when I started, and I've played for a couple of years.
Yes.
And then I stopped to go study. And now that my business is going good, I can start and play pool again. So getting back on the road.
And for a game like pool, many of us have a tendency to do that. You know, I've taken time off.
Yeah.
I took almost 8 years off of the game.
That's it. A lot do that.
And I thought I'd never come back. But the funny thing is if you're good at the game and you enjoyed it at one point in your life, pool will always be there.
It'll always be there.
And you can always go back to it.
I've learned some English word. They told me that I am hooked now on pool.
Well, I think we all are.
Is it straight now? Okay, she has a... Yeah, we all are hooked.
Yeah.
She has an angle. That's good.
So I'd said that Loree Jon needs to punish Krista.
And she's about
And
it.
She is.
Oh, no.
Oh, the commentator's curse.
so much fun to play on diamonds, but the speed we have to adjust the speed.
Are you, is Simonis cloth popular in Quebec?
Simones is popular, but not a lot of diamonds table.
Yes.
A lot of Brunswick or Black Crown. So Krista got it.
Krista did get this. Yeah, it was almost given to her. You know, she had to play the 9-ball long. So she'll take the lead. It's 3-1.
Like you were asking me, how do we feel playing against Loree, let's say. Me, I'm asking myself, how do they feel coming to play?
Hey, that's a good one.
Because they're used to play a lot. They are recognized as very good players, and they're starting back, like her or some other girls are starting back on playing tournaments. How is it for them playing amateur or semi-pros? Do they have that pressure?
I understand. Yeah, like they probably do.
Yeah.
You know. I mean,
The expectation of the people or the public.
I believe that. I believe there are moments they are only human and they
That's
feel
it.
pressure. But that's what makes them professional as well. Is they know to not
They know how to.
do not take your opponent for granted.
Yeah.
You know, they have more consistency with their concentration, their focus.
We see that on the table. Yeah, that's right. Their focus.
But they feel it too. They do feel it.
It's how they are able to keep composure.
Yes. Yeah. Keep composure and handle the pressure.
Oh, can she go on the tree after? Yeah, it was our.
But they also they call them upsets for a reason, right? You
Yeah.
know. And sometimes I've seen it. I've seen the player walk away upset.
Upset. Okay.
You know, when they say when an amateur beats a pro, they call that an upset.
Oh, they call that an upset.
Upset because
Okay.
it's unexpected. Because you're already rooting for the pro. You already know the pro's going to win. So you will upset the the general consensus.
So maybe.
You upset is basically beating the odds.
Okay.
Yeah.
I understand. Thank
Changing
you.
the odds. Anything that is less predictable is considered an upset. But also, I've seen them walk away emotionally upset.
Yes.
You know,
Or, yeah.
there's a lot of pressure on them because they're supposed to win,
That's
right?
it.
So
And that's the difference. Like you say, they know how to deal with that.
yes. So how is Krista here?
She has a shot on the 2, but how is she going to go for the 3 after? What is she? Do you? Ah, that's it.
Loree Jon, I think she's got a straight shot here to make the 2-ball. And if she plays at pocket speed, she should be able to hold the cue ball up for the 3. But she might elect to play this with some pace. And she's bringing in slow, but hard enough to ensure some accuracy. But these long shots are always difficult. You know, they're always a challenge. Sometimes it takes a little while to just get dialed in as a player. So this is a tricky looking layout here. You know, there's really not, until someone gets a nice open shot on this 2-ball now, it's not going to be the most straightforward run. 3 to the 5. I think the 5 passes that 6 to the corner. But it definitely goes to the side pocket. So it's like a race to the 2-ball right now. And that was a good shot by Loree Jon. So I'm assuming the 5 passes the 6.
I think so. That's what I was looking for.
Yeah.
It seems to pass. Yeah.
So okay, and the 6 is right there. So the hard work should be, you know, if she can get good layout, good position on the 6 here, then the hard work has been done. I don't know if she will draw or play this 2 rails.
I would draw.
Yeah, she played a nice shot there. Just played it, sort of cinched it.
Now it's time to get back in position.
And
there you go.
Now we have
now she's
wonderful 3-rail position.
yeah.
Oh, Lord. The 8-ball hung. What do you suppose that was?
For what I've played this week over here on those tables, when we just try to let it go smooth, it often it kicks both sides of the
pocket.
The pocket. So and if we hit it too hard, it does the same thing. So we just have to make sure you stroke the ball, not just let it go easy. That's what the ones I've missed this week, it was too easy.
Okay.
Too easy, yeah.
It's difficult because the tables are fast, you know?
That's it.
So you cannot really stroke the shots
That's it,
the way
yeah.
you normally would like to. But also, the pockets are tight, so you can't necessarily roll the balls in. You have to hit the center of the pocket.
It's always the center.
So you can't necessarily hit, firm, and you can't, so you have to find a happy medium, or at least know exactly how the balls are going to roll.
And when you let it go too smooth, the end and the back shakes a bit. I don't know if it shakes, but I mean it's not. I'm thinking in English and French now.
In
I'll come back.
English, it's a tremor.
A tremor.
Tremor.
Okay, thank
yeah,
you.
like a little earthquake.
Yes.
I have a tremor in my back.
So I see the girls that when they do it smooth on those tables, sometimes they have the tremor because they're not sure. Oh, nice try.
Oh,
Does she see it?
Krista's,
Yeah, she
yeah.
sees.
Krista's heartbroken. She's
Yeah.
she's really hoping that ball would roll in, and the look on her face, I think she thought it was gonna go. And
She thought it was in. Yeah.
yeah. And it would have been really nice for Krista, who I'm sure, would feel comfortable with a 2-game lead against Loree Jon. Loree Jon played this shot pretty smart. Just rolling it in and accepting a slightly more difficult shot on the 10.
Oh my. They're tough.
Oh,
They're tough.
so Krista will get her second game
It
lead.
will be. And then the girls have to find their composure again and confidence on their stroke after leaving the balls in the pockets like this.
Yeah, I would not be surprised if they take a break.
Probably.
If Loree Jon takes a break.
Oh, they're on the road
Okay,
again.
she's like, no way. No way, I'm going in. 4-2, race to 7. Still pool tables open here at Griff's. Come on down.
And the nice tables.
Nice tables, and you can meet some of these Hall of Famers and some of the players that are attending this event. Plenty to eat here. Excellent food menu. Comfortable room. Lots of parking.
It's a nice place, and the small tables are all diamonds too.
Yes, the bar tables are all
Yes,
diamonds,
so
all playing
good
very well.
quality.
I see already there's at least 2 or 3 people I could get up and get action with right now.
Well,
Yeah, it's
go
true.
ahead.
No,
I'll take care of this.
You got this. You got this. All right. I tell you, I have my cue. I'm gonna blow the dust off of it.
Oh yeah.
Haven't
Haven't played.
I haven't been able to play. I wanted to play last night. I wanted to play the day before, but I've either just been working too much, or just too tired, or catching up with friends. And that's rare to come into a pool hall and have friends that you see you're talking so much you don't even play, and I love that. I came here. There was this event, by the way, started with a charity event, and so that's another great thing about the NAPT is I've noticed is your willingness to do things for charity, and
It works like that. At each event, the owner of the pool room
we'll host a charity.
hosts a charity, and they decide to whom they give.
Ah, that's wonderful.
So at
Okay.
every place we go, people are able to play with the girls, and it's a good charity thing, and so whenever, and it's not expensive. So whenever you want on their next event, it's like I think it's $20 to get in the charity
In the
tournament.
charity tournament, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And,
Scotch double.
yeah, so, please, if nothing else, folks, join the NAPT on Facebook. Um, you can click on the link in the description of this video, NAPT on Facebook, or you can just simply go to facebook.com/playNAPT. Bobby Cotton, my friend Robert LeBlanc.
Hi.
This is Nathalie Chabot from
Hi.
Quebec.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, nice to meet you.
And we're watching the living legend herself, Loree Jon HASSON.
So she's gonna try on that side. She cannot come on. Yeah, she has to go on the long rail.
A little bit of spin. Ooh.
So there you go, the kick shot player.
Wow, and look at that.
That was great.
That was, exceptional. This is going to be nice as well for Loree Jon.
Another one, yeah.
Yeah. She almost, I think, got it into a position where it is, making it very difficult to hit this ball.
Well,
But
I know a shot how to do this one, right? But
what is it?
well, you just aim on the center pocket, and this way, there's the first diamond. If you hit the center of the pocket, it's going to be on the other diamond there. So,
I see.
so it's easy.
So it's
So
easy.
it's like a mirror.
Yes, yes.
It's a mirror shot.
And it avoids the 6.
Yeah. Sorry.
Wow. Wait a minute. Well, the kick shot
The kick
lives
shot.
up to her name.
Well, this one, she has more guts than me.
Yes. And you know what they say? No guts,
No guts.
no guts,
What they say?
no glory.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, I'm teaching you all the English.
So now yes, I have to remember that. No
How
guts, no way.
how would they say that in French? In French Canadian,
How do they say that?
or something similar?
I'm figuring out to traduct it. I've got the expression, but not on TV.
Okay. I'll limit my French lessons to something a little more,
I'll tell you in private.
a little more acceptable, like where is the train station,
Yeah, that's good.
Well, Krista is definitely, she's giving Loree Jon a game here,
She's she's hanging on there.
Yeah, yeah. This is, this is not straightforward for Loree Jon, there's a margin for error here that can get her in trouble.
Playing smart.
Yeah, playing smart, but margin for error, Do you
Yeah.
understand that
Margin
expression?
for error?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, it means there's a there's a chance of there's a high difficulty
Okay.
for the shot,
Yeah.
margin for error. So the possibility to make a mistake is high.
Ah, okay.
It's higher.
It's higher.
Yeah, it's higher than normal.
Mm.
Hope I'm.
Yeah, I understand.
I hope I'm. Uh, I hope that was a suitable definition.
Wow, that's good. She has a shot. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an open.
Yeah.
It's an open window.
I would have to say the way these balls are laid out now, 1 out of 10 in difficulty, I would say, is maybe 8 for this layout, because look where the 4 is, the 3,
The 4
5,
and then the 5.
and then the 6, 7 up table. So I think if Loree Jon can take this apart and clear it, this will help her tremendously, because what she needs to do is really gain some momentum here.
Yes.
She needs to kind of get into Krista's head a little bit, in my opinion.
Because right now she didn't get a lot of a big. She didn't get a big. I don't know how to say it. That's it.
Yeah, well,
A big stretch.
yes.
Stroll. A lot of balls, one after one. Another,
like big,
after another.
she hasn't had any big runs.
Runs, yeah.
Yeah, big runs.
So this way, Krista knows it, and you get confidence.
Krista knows it. Yeah, she's almost sitting down, waiting for the next mistake.
Yeah, that's it. Capitalize and.
And so, if Loree Jon can maintain a run or two, that will remind Krista, oh, I'm playing a professional player. Okay,
Yeah.
I need to, hope I have a chance.
That's it.
It's one thing when you're waiting for your next chance, one thing when you're hoping for your next chance.
It's not the same.
It's completely different mental state.
So now, what do you do with that? Can she do the 10? That's what I was going to see.
She's looking.
Yeah. And by the way, if there's any Canadians that are listening, just beside us, Véronique Ménard is playing, and she's up 5-2.
Yes, we do have other matches going on. I'll see if I can update them for you
Okay.
after this game.
Is it there? Okay.
It was close.
It was close.
And
But
please.
she didn't left it easy. Yeah.
No, she rolled the 5 safe.
Yeah.
But how safe is this? You can play these. Soft cut shot down the rail.
Yes,
These are possible.
it's possible. It's a hard shot, but they know the.
Loree Jon says no.
It's safe. Yeah.
Ian MacLeod says the word you were looking for was string.
Ah,
Running a string
Thank
of
you.
balls.
thanks for that. So if you want to know in French, for you now, it's in série.
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 Yeah. With the R, you have to roll it.
Série.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now you've got it.
Roll my R.
Oh, she got
That's
lucky on
that's
that
good
one.
for me.
Yeah.
I wonder if my phone would understand that. Hey Siri.
Oh yeah, that's the.
Hey Siri. No, she didn't
No, she
understand.
doesn't understand.
Hey Siri.
Well, you rolled it good.
No. Oh well, thank you. Here we go. Aye.
The intention was good.
Yeah, I thought I liked that shot.
It rolled again.
It did. Loree Jon, she's sitting in. I'm watching her. She's sitting in her chair, and she's.
Yeah.
What would you say? How would you describe it?
I would describe it as a little bit of fighting with yourself, but still positive. She's still composed, but fighting with herself. Well, it seems like that. We don't know what's happening in that head.
Yes. It's our perception.
Yeah.
Krista played a nice shot, actually, and she's looking pretty good here.
A nice position she
Yeah,
got.
she's looking very good. She earned position on the 8, whereas I know a lot of players would just play that stop shot, you know?
Yeah.
She rolled forward.
That's
Oh. Well, this is the chance that Loree Jon really needs.
this could put the match. This could put a difference in the match.
This particular game, yes. Yes, this could change the outcome. Absolutely.
Oh, that's good.
Yes. Just bear down and roll this routine shot in.
There we go.
And there we go, yes.
So
4-3 now.
3. Now it's the break.
Yes, now it's the break.
Now
Okay,
it's the
now
break.
it's the break.
It was coming.
But I agree with you. And just observing Krista, this is a moment for her that she seemed like she worked harder to earn games in this match.
Yes.
But she made a little careless mistake, I guess. And 2 of these games that Krista has won were because of mistakes on Loree Jon's part.
And this you have in your mind. You know.
Yes.
You're there. You want the. But we see. Just before you were looking at the face of Loree, but if we're looking at the face of Krista, we don't feel confidence yet. because
Not
she
yet.
knows that
Yes.
she was able to get two probably with a mistake.
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
So
A couple things that have helped her in this match is that she's played very well in the safety side of things, and she's kicked very well. She really has earned her name, kick
yeah,
shot.
kick shot.
And it's exciting, So I still don't know where to predict this match is going to go. So it's
It's hard to predict.
yes, it is. It is.
On those tables, we just saw with that match that surprise arrives.
Yes, surprise arrives, and as I said before, I saw Loree Jon playing shots that I didn't expect her to play safe, but she did. Didn't expect her to play aggressive, and she did. So I'm not sure how to predict this match, but still, it's an honor to see Loree Jon HASSON play this close and be here.
And there's going to be big action coming at 1. Is it at 1? I think a lot of the players are coming back, the brackets.
Yes, actually,
And
since we are still in a break, let me actually show you some of these brackets, and let's review.
yeah,
So these are 1 o'clock matches that are scheduled to happen, and that's only in about 40 minutes from now. We have Kim Jones on the winner's side versus Vivian Villarreal. Tina Malm will be playing Jia Lee. Eleanor Collado will play Patricia Tipton. And Line
Jorsvik.
I'm sorry?
Jorsvik. I
Jorsvik.
think so.
Lena Jorsvik is
That's
playing
good.
Amanda Saucy. Karen Kaur versus Heather Cortez. Brittany Bryant versus Jenny Seaver. Allison Fisher and Tam Trin. Monica Webb versus Teruko
Kukuleli.
Kuchu. I think it's
Yeah,
Kuchu. Kuchuleli.
Kuchuleli, that's it. You've got it.
What's odd is her name, her first name looks Japanese and her second name looks Italian.
Yeah.
On the one last side, at 3 o'clock, we have Betty Lee versus Mary Kaufman. Nathalie Chabot, you're playing Deborah Aarons.
Yes.
So good luck to you at
Thank
3
you,
o'clock.
At 3.
Kaylin Wyckoff will play Stephanie Goins. Liz Cole versus Susan Williams. And the rest of our 3 o'clock scheduled matches are yet to be announced. We still will need results from the one lost side. So this brings us to a total of, let's see, we have 2, 4, 6, 8, and 20. Or was that 16 on the winners? That's 4, 8, 16. So we have a total of 24 players left in this 61-player field. This,
After this, okay,
yeah, after,
this round.
yes, after this round.
And they do pay until
24 players.
24 players.
Yeah. So these are our top 24 players, and I just wanted to also point out that there were 61 players in this event. Total payout prize fund is $20,250. It'll be $34.25 to the first place, $24.25 to second place, and I believe it was instead of 5,000 added, it was actually
It was
$6,400
64.
added,
Yes.
which is wonderful. And
It
an
is
additional
wonderful.
$1,400 came out of thin air, almost like the Federal Reserve.
That's good. Yeah.
We're back.
It started again. Yeah.
We're back with Loree
We're
Jon.
better than.
Yeah. So we'll just shut up now. You can enjoy this.
And I'm trying hard. It's not official yet, but I'm trying to get the girls in Quebec next year.
You know, I'm from Great Britain originally.
Okay.
Always wanted to visit Canada. I've never been to Canada.
So you'll have to come and do the streaming.
Oh, well, I wasn't thinking that far out,
Not
but
that far.
but
Okay.
thank you. You know, please take my card. Would love to visit Quebec.
I've got it now.
Yes. You have some streamers, I think, in the area in Quebec, Toronto, Montreal.
Yes, Montreal. There's Beyond Quebec that does it.
Yes, yeah. No. No scratch, at least. A miss, though. This looks like a... I haven't really seen some good table layouts in this match. I don't know.
There was one, but
I think it was
there
from
was
Loree
one,
Jon's break. I
but
don't know if it
yeah.
was Krista's break, though.
I didn't know. I don't remember what Krista's break were.
We have a lot more people starting to walk in today. It's starting to get a little noisy in here, but it's not a bad noisy. It's
Just behind us,
just yeah, it's just
there's two little young girls playing, and this is marvelous.
oh, two juniors.
Yes.
This is good. This is very good. I don't know if she's working with a coach or with a parent.
That's how to start them.
I think one must be at least 9 years old and the other possibly around 12.
Yeah.
And the 9-year-old has a glove on and she's looking very determined to learn.
And you see the ball with the white ball they're using? You know
A
that?
training cue
Yeah.
ball? Yeah. Yeah, this is
Don't.
good to see. Very good to see. The youth. Looks like we have a little Las Vegas youth program going on. Might have to find out more
Ball
about
in
it.
hand for Krista. Would you go at it? 7 is awkward, eh?
Well, yes, I think I would just, I don't know, maybe play a 7-10 combo. I like the 7.
Okay, I just
you know,
saw.
I mean,
Yeah.
for the future, you
Yeah.
know, setting it up in my mind. Because you're working with ball in hand, you have more control. You can predict that sort of outcome with these balls the way they're laying. You know, and
I would maybe position myself to make a safe with the 7.
yeah, that's optional as well. Well, if you look here, she She actually has a good angle. Do you know that she can actually run this out, though?
She could
She
run,
does not
yeah.
have to.
Yeah.
She
Now
does-
with that angle, she.
Well, the 7 goes to the corner, past the 10.
Ah, I didn't saw that.
It does, but it's just tricky, you
Okay.
know. If you play for position for that,
Yeah.
you could overroll.
That's good.
Aya.
Now what?
Now what? In French,
Qu'est-ce qu'on fait?
qu'est-ce qu'on fait? Qu'est-ce qu'on fait? She called the 10.
She did. Wow, that's good.
Yeah, that is good.
Does it pass on this through the string?
No,
No?
So
Okay.
I have to tell you, I can almost guarantee Loree Jon's getting frustrated now because anytime she's coming to the table, she doesn't have anything.
She cannot.
Krista's not leaving much. So these are the crucial moments in a player's you know, what am I trying to say here? That this is what separates the real players, you know, the champion players from the amateur is their ability to, it's what we were talking about earlier, composure, you know. And you know, the pros are only human, but she seems to be handling it. She can only hope that Krista misses this very long shot. I'm going to leave you here with Nathalie for a moment. She doesn't have to talk, but I mean, I'm leaving you here with Nathalie. But
It was funny.
see you in a minute.
So, ah. Oh, that's a good shot. So a comeback from Loree. Oh, that's good. So, Krista, will she be able to kick again? After that, it's an open table. Who will win? Somebody's asking me on the live chat. Uh, who do I think will win? Um, if I analyze the capacity of concentration, confident with the years of practice, I would say Loree has more. I have more expectations about Loree hanging in. Um, so if she gets able to have a shot, she's able to run a lot of tables. So I'd say Loree, even if my heart would like it to be uh, Krista. So I cheer for the Canadians, but there you go. Unless things like this happen. That's it. On those tables, it throws, well, as if you're, I think if you're used to play on fast. As for me, my experience, I don't play a lot on fast tables, so you get out of position and things like this happened. Well, that's good. I don't see from where I am. I don't see if she can put the. Can she do the ball in the corner? I'm not sure. It it passes.
Yeah. Scroll down
The way she's looking at it, it doesn't seem to go
to
in the
intensity
right
pro.
corner. So she's looking at the left corner.
1080i 5994. Do you see that?
At that point, 4-4, I would maybe try to do just a safe and bring back the white, uh, if possible, in, under the 9 and make some separation between the 4,
Geraldine?
not the 4, the 7 I meant. That's good. I didn't know. Another surprise.
Yeah, I hear you.
There you go, Kia. You saw that.
Outfit settings. Okay.
Well, we've got a good match. 5-4. Krista's hanging in, and that's right. If she still gets her head clear and have the confidence that you can make it, it could be either way. Very exciting match. And just to let you know, some of other matches, a lot of them will be finishing in a couple of minutes because there's a lot of hill matches going on now. So you'll be able to see the brackets shortly for the next matches in the next round. No, the 2 and the 10 ball, Kia, it's they were not aligned to go in the pocket. Okay, the 2-4, so this could be a just making yeah. The 4 passes beside the 10. She just missed the 4.
Table 28, Mom and Geraldine. Table 26, Eleanor, Patricia Tipton. And table 23, Monica Webb, Ruko Kukulele. Those are the only open tables right now. I will announce the other ones as they come open. Also, there is a banner out there where the trophy is. That banner is for the room. We all need to go sign it. There's a magic marker over there. Find sometime tonight.
So you're all right?
Way over there. You gotta give it to me.
She had a nice hit on that one. So it's open for her. Fine.
You're from Canada?
Canada.
Oh, cold.
Would you like to commentate?
In a few
Quebec.
minutes. Yeah, in a couple of minutes.
No, you're fine. He said in a couple minutes.
Okay.
Here, I'll get in there right now.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's it. He was coming in now.
Okay.
No.
Well, thank you guys. See you.
Thank you, Nathalie. Good. I'm glad you've had fun. Nathalie Chabot is taking a break. Good luck in your 3 o'clock match. Yeah.
Your credit card, okay?
Hello.
Hi, Bobby.
Hi, Dan, my favorite streamer.
Bobby, my favorite commentator.
Well, you know, I love to say something wrong, get in trouble, but that's how I roll. But I love watching these women play pool because they're good players. One of my favorites here, Loree Jon. I've known her for like 30 years. And she's still knocking them in, huh?
Yeah, well, she's been struggling a little in this match. It's 6-4 now.
Who has?
Krista WALSH is up on the hill, but she missed 2 crucial 10 balls.
Who Loree Jon did?
Yeah, in this match to
Oh boy.
give Krista control of the match. You know, she struggled with safety battles. This lady Krista WALSH, she's known, her nickname is Kick Shot. She's been outdoing her safety battles. So
I'll tell you one thing: these 4.5 by 9s with these are pretty tight pockets in this table. The way it plays tough.
yes, it plays a little tougher than you'd think. So, and that's kind of made the difference, I think, in this match as well. And then also, I think Krista's break has.
She's breaking them better.
Well, no, I wouldn't say breaking them better. I'd say breaking them to make these complicated layouts. You know, so these have not been very straightforward games. You know what I'm saying, right?
It's,
Almost like every break's been a safety break in a way. You know. So.
and you know, sometimes when you're behind like that, you get a little goofy. It looks like there's 30 balls on the table. You're like, what do I do?
Yeah.
You know, it's like I feel for them.
Yeah.
Like from here, this is tough from here. I mean, even if you had ball in hand here, this is tough.
Absolutely.
You know, nice safety. Who's up next on this table? Do you know?
No, I don't. The 3 o'clock, the 1 o'clock matches are scheduled here next, and I'm not really sure yet who
Is this
they're
a
gonna
one-loss
choose.
side? This a loser? Yeah, this is a loser's match. I'd say the B side match or whatever. Got to watch what you say nowadays. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the one loss or the B side. That's
Yeah.
what I prefer.
So this gal is on the hill, huh?
Yes, she is. She is. So this would be a feather in her cap if she can defeat, BCA Hall of Famer. You've probably played Loree Jon in your past.
No, never have. But
no?
I've known her since she's been like 17 years old. You know.
Yeah. She's
And
playing.
Loree-
She's playing with her. Speaking of 17, she's playing with her original Mucci that she's had since she was 17,
Really?
18 years old. She's still using it.
This pool's it's a tough gig, isn't it? Whew, I'll tell you something.
Yes, it really is.
tell you, boys, looks like there's 100 balls on the table to me. From here it does. It's tough.
Well, that extra, 10 balls just, it's nowhere near as easy as 9 ball. It does make a big difference, that extra ball on the table.
Yes, it does. I agree. Until then, they started figuring out the break on the 10 ball, and then they was making 3 balls on the break.
Yeah.
So that kind of
changes the dynamics of rotation pool. And that was a lovely shot. Is she going to get rewarded?
No.
Would have been nice to have a little love tap on that 6 ball.
Yeah, or something. Hit the 4 too, or whatever. Yeah.
She may. Well, she's going to take this shot on.
No,
I
she's
think.
Ducking. She's ducking.
She's ducking.
I think. I can't tell from here.
I think she's going
she
for it, sir.
She's cutting at it.
She's going at it.
Yeah.
And now it's a hanger.
Yeah, I didn't like shooting that ball.
It almost seemed. I think there was like an automatic safety there. She could have rolled the other side of the 4
and hid behind the 9.
Hid behind the 9.
Yeah. Banked it straight back down the table.
Yeah. But when you're,
well, she's probably wanting to shoot some balls and try to get loose.
yeah, I've been there before. Especially when you're down and you really just want to string some pearls and make something happen.
String some pearls.
Yes, yes. String some
you
pearls.
guys, I swear, you professional guys know all the damn lingo. Grief, I'm going to use that one. Can I use that one?
I think I got it from you, actually, Bobby.
Where's your better half, the young lady?
My better half is actually, she just fired up the cameras at Hard Times Billiards, and we're streaming live from Hard Times right now.
Oh, really? Which
Yeah.
one, in Orange County?
In Bellflower.
Oh, okay.
We're doing the Saturday 1 pocket from there, and it'll be Sunday 9 ball there tomorrow. So I'm sure she'll be happy that you asked about her.
Yeah, tell her I said hello.
I will.
Nice lady.
And for those just joining us, I am here with the legend himself, Bobby Cotton LeBlanc,
Oh, yes.
author of Confessions of a Pool Hustler.
Also, I'm a movie star, too. You did know that.
Yes, you are.
I'm
you,
a movie star.
Yes, appeared
Pool
in.
Hall Junkies for 10 seconds.
Yes, and
What can I say?
Color of Money? No.
No, I could have been in that.
You could have been. Yeah.
I know Harold real well. They called me up, and I was in Florida with Jan, actually.
Yeah.
Down there gambling, making money. I thought, who wants to be in a movie? I'm here down here playing pool $200 a game. Bad mistake. I should have did it. Come on, Loree Jon.
Patricia, Tina, John, and now Karen, Cord, Heather Cortez, you're on table 22.
She's perfect on the 7.
Yes.
Just to let everybody in the room know what's going
Roll up
Yeah, just roll up.
a couple inches.
Doesn't have to do really anything with the cue ball here.
She'll be rolling up, shooting the 8 in the corner. Ho, 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 ho.
My goodness.
She's good. That's
she
good.
She got close to her work.
I kind of like that better, shooting it in the side. To tell
You
the
do?
truth. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's got her husband on pins and needles right now, though. I see Dave can't sit still in his chair.
Listen.
He's getting a little wily over here next to me. I asked him to come commentate this match. He said, no, I'm going to be way too critical.
Get off the rail. Come on. Come on.
Thanks to POVPOOL, we're streaming one table and a lot of tomorrow. That's on the YouTube. You can go to YouTube channel and search for us and you'll find it. Also, we do have merchandise for sale. If you want to hit us
Nice out.
Yes, very nice out. And
Nice out, Loree Jon.
much needed. Much needed. So where have you been these days, Bobby?
I've been hanging. Well, I play cards 2 or 3 days a week. 4 days
Okay.
a week, poker.
Home game or?
At the casino, Omaha.
Okay. You've been playing Omaha.
Yeah, high-low. That's a joke. You win one day, you lose one day, one of them kind of deals. But it's action. You got a shot to make money. And then I stay home. I sell some books online. And then I take care of my little pet Midnight. He has to have his fluids every 4 days.
Yeah.
Because of his kidney failure. So I do that. haven't hit a ball. I hadn't had my cue out of the case in 8 or 10 months, but I can get practice in a week. But I don't know. I love to play, but I live so far from here. You know, I live all the way across town, so I don't get over here as much because it's a beautiful place here.
Yes.
You know, I love this place. And everybody that works here is nice, and Mark Griffin's a nice guy. But I just never get over here. Oh, this is alternate the break, huh?
Well, it's certainly nice to have you here today. I'm glad you did. You did jump in the car and come out.
Oh, right when I seen y'all talking yesterday, I'm like, you and Mary.
Oh, you did see us.
Yeah, I'm like, what
Okay.
am I, chopped liver? I don't get to come here and say anything.
You do. You get to come and defend. I was calling you out, sir.
I seen it.
I knew that if you weren't watching, that word would spread to you eventually.
Is Mary in the tournament or no? Did Mary play?
Did not play in the tournament.
Why, I
No.
wonder?
You know, she talked about that a little bit. She's basically retired, and it takes a lot to play these events. She does play like hour and a half every day, she says,
know,
at home.
yeah.
But, it's a different kind of stamina you need at these events. You're waiting for your next match.
Yeah, I know, man.
You gotta, sometimes you gotta hang in there 14 hours. And so she says things have changed a lot since the old days where the players wouldn't be called at 9 in the morning. Start their first match around noon.
Yeah, it's
So that's something she's not really used to, or a big advocate of. She likes to have her matches start late. Shout out to you, Mary, if you're listening. It was just a treat to have her with us
I love Mary.
yesterday on POVPOOL.
I call Mary. We talk about once every week or two on the phone. She's a trip, man. I
Yeah,
love Mary.
Yeah, there's something
She's
about Mary,
old
isn't
school.
there? Anyway, she may pop up again today.
Hope so. I always like seeing her. I guess if she can get on, if she gets past the side pocket and gets on the 6, she's way the favorite here to get out. Hurry, ball, good shot. Hurry. Well, it's hard to see how that looks there.
Michelle Sharnicki in the chat room is saying hello, Robert.
Oh, hello, Michelle. Uh-oh. Hit it. Oh, no.
Well,
She can put up a good lock-up safety here.
yes, but as I was saying earlier to you, Robert, the safety battles have been sort of
I don't like
favoring Krista. You don't like this?
I don't like it like that. No. I would have went the other side, went 2 rails and get down the corner. But you can't really tell at this angle too much.
Yeah.
It looks different, I'm sure. When
I've shot safety like that and missed the object ball completely doing it. Trying to hit it so thin.
oh, you're just on the stall trying to trap me. I know what you're saying. Like you don't know what you're doing. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I know how that works.
Yeah.
I've been laying down the groundwork all day. I ain't played in a year. Excuse me.
Just a little move I learned from Al Lawrence.
See what she's going to do here. If she tries to thin this ball on the side and run back down the table.
Same thing, kind of, same shot, but
If she hits this ball on the right over like that,
yeah,
it's hard to keep that ball from squirting out.
yeah, toward the corner pocket.
Yeah, because she's got to hit it hard enough to get the cue ball back down there, which means the 7 ball's going to roll pretty good too. You know what I would do?
What's that, Rob?
I would pass it, shoot it, hit and miss center ball, and try to get behind the 10 and 8 and leave the cue ball by the pocket. This is no good here.
Especially using the bridge.
This
Makes this much,
I'll tell you something.
20%
She
harder.
I don't think she's going to do this. banked the 7 straight back up and put the cue ball by the pocket.
You mean like that?
That's what she should have done. Yep, that was the right shot. Just trying to thin that ball like there's no chance.
Yeah, well, I tell you here, when your opponent's on the hill, this shot may look easy, but it's a tester.
Can she hit it?
She can hit it. She got an open shot.
Oh, this is tough.
It's a tester. It really is. Because you know the next shot's going to be hard.
I'd jack up here and fire at it. That's what she's doing.
Wrong pocket. So this gives Chris the option.
Oh, yeah, she can either take it or...
This gives her an option because this is call pocket format. So
she can give it back, though, right?
yes, she can. Yes, she can. I mean, you know, naturally you're supposed to shoot this. You're not supposed to give this back to your opponent.
I'd never give it back. I'm firing away.
Yeah,
here.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You cannot give it back. You got to go down swinging.
Yes. Yes.
I'd shoot it. I believe I'd shoot in the lower left. Where is she? I can't tell from here. Very
Well, Loree Jon can only hope for a good lay here. It's decent. It's decent.
Where's Dave? He's over there. He's a nervous wreck.
Dave Hasson?
Oh, yeah, he's a nervous
Yeah.
wreck.
He is a nervous wreck right now. He's just praying she gets to the hill right here.
Well, this,
Oh no. Oh no.
boy.
I noticed a little aberration there. She
should have
got
stabbed
up.
this in. She should have stabbed it in. Oh, boy. Would that have put her on the hill? No.
Yes, it would have made this a hill match.
Oh, no.
So Krista's using the bridge. This is this is obviously also going to put David on the pins and needles because you don't have to run out from here when you're using the bridge. The cue ball could end up anywhere.
And the heat is on us. Believe me, these balls can be missed.
She's all right.
This ain't no hanger itself, I'll tell you that. You know what I mean, Dan?
No, it's not. I mean, you're playing a BCA Hall of Famer. You're expected to make this shot, but there can be some pressure here. You're on the TV table.
Yeah, this is not easy.
You got the legend himself, Bobby, calling the shots here. So
yeah, right.
It doesn't have to go in.
This is not easy.
She makes it. Wow. So honestly, that's I think our first upset of the whole event on day 2.
Whoa.
Loree Jon HASSON is defeated. Final score of 7-5. Congratulations to Krista WALSH, and she is not only defeated, but she is eliminated from this event. So Loree Jon HASSON will see some cash as this tournament does pay out to the final 24 in the field of 61. So it was an honor and a privilege to provide coverage with Loree Jon HASSON and Krista WALSH. We're going to start a 1 o'clock match. Hang in there, guys. Don't go anywhere. And we'll be right back with our 1 o'clock match, which is now 7 minutes late. So we're going to get this started right away. And I'm going to punch in the names, the scoreboard, and we're going to get going. It's going to be Lena Jorsvik.
I couldn't pronounce her name either. I was outside talking to her. She's a nice lady.
And this is I believe this is also a one-loss side match. Hold on a second. It's Lena Jorsvik versus, stand by.
You got a nice setup here, Dan. All I can tell you. I never seen so many dang screens. Huh?
Thank you.
It's a nice little.
Amanda Sousey. So stand by, guys. This match is getting started
Where you going?
in less than 2 seconds. Well, I'm not going anywhere, I guess.
Nope.
Just going to update this scoreboard.